Hello, everyone. Hello. What's everyone doing today? All right. Everything looking good? Good. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? All right, so the Bookwalker. Now, I played the demo of this, I believe this last month, but the game came out basically in full release the day I made the video, or a day I played the demo. But the game is on Game Pass. Since I have Game Pass, we're playing the game. How did the last game end? Well, a little confusing for the last game. Um, there were many multiples of me, so it makes me wonder if there's like multiple universe. But they kept showing because I was Emma, so they kept showing all these Emmas that were dead trying to get to that the Pentagon, and at the end we go into the Pentagon. I'm assuming we go into the Pentagon, and then all of a sudden we're back on Earth, and we are going to spread all that blight on Earth, and it says bring them. So I'm thinking that we came to Earth, try to basically bring everyone on Earth to this thing. Wasn't expecting that at the end. There was no happy ending. How am I? I'm doing good. Spent a lot of reading today. A lot of reading. Press any key to continue. Are you not working? Excited for it? If it wants to work. Try it again. How far did you? I read like 110 pages, so I just got done with the Council Elrond. Yeah. Bringing that up now. How much further do you have in the book? Like 150 pages, maybe. We're gonna have to turn that down a little bit. All right, look at it is. Let me know how it sounds. It's too loud. Maybe. I just went nuts today because a lot of times I read when I edit or render my videos. When I break them, like my streams, I break down into the half-hour videos for my Vault channel. Since I streamed like 6.5 hours so far, or last night, it took me. Shut my door. To remind that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with any licensed publishing agency. In the event you work off the full sentence, you'll be released from the preventative measure form of shackles and impose a writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided by the law will be considered a violation of your sentence will be entail a consequence. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravating circumstances. Hello? Satine? Yeah. Vince asked me to get in touch with you about your arrest. Usually offer a small loan to riders who have their license revoked with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can... That's not why I was trying to find you. Wanted to know. I've heard you can break rider shackles. Is that true? Breaking rider shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under rider's law. Let's say that we can break them. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Are yours a standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are for 30 years. Damn, I spilled... Hey, get this out of here. 30 years? I think we can figure something out. The price was, let's say, 6 jobs. I was told 1. Vince said it'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good, your first job is waiting at the door. Well organized. Runs, too.
It's easier to get a new one.
Need to put this on the desk. What my window is. Wow.
Just easier to...
What do we have here? The contract agrees to infiltrate the book A Drop of Infinity by... What? Agrees to negotiate a sum upon the fulfillment of the contract. Author of the book. I don't know this book, though. An excerpt from the book. I like that narration was from the point of the view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him aren't interested enough in comparison. I also enjoy the ending, sappy as it was. What's this? Independent bookstore, letter by letter, has announced that it's pulling all of Teen Quist's works from sale. Store owner Raymond Fuqua commented, "Unfortunately, Mr. Quist's writing license has been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans as Mr. Quist's books enjoyed a certain popularity. Do hope that Mr. Quist can solve the problems he is facing and that we'll have his book back on the store shelves as soon as possible."
Everybody knows.
My bathroom is locked. I have to pay for water? Wonderful. Very close, isn't it? Okay, bed. James Crossway moved out recently. Took all manuscripts too. Nothing but empty boxes left. Alright. This is where we store our items. Damn it. Lying on solid stone floor makes a bad knee twist awkwardly. Use my ink to heal myself. Now we got my health is here, my ink is here, so ink will let me do attacks, but I will have attacks that get me ink back. I can take ink from them. Reach down, touch your bad knee. Start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. Suddenly, icy cold feeling seizes your wrists. Oh, forgot about these stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrist and the writing etched on the surface. Now, I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You're unable to heal your knee. Force it back into place. Take a deep breath. Sharply wrench your knee to the side. Oh, God. Oh, yes, I can scooch me. But I scooch right here. Scooch. There we go. Now you can see me die. Bend your knee this way a few times. Rest testing it. Crunchy sound has stopped. Whew. Anyway, let's get down to business. Need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Shrooms. That would suck having to steal him. Oh my God, there's two heads. This is really weird jail. So I could take this apart, I think. Yeah, crafting parts. Kick it. Ah! Nothing happened. Except that your not quite healed knee starts to hurt again. Alright, try hitting it with your head next. Oh. Okay, so I believe we're going to need to make some lockpicks. Lockpick would be good. Pretty sure it had a lockpick or something like this one at least. Need to go back to reality. Okay, so we got to go back. And then we got to make ourselves a lockpick. Get him. Take it. No crunching this time. Name, Jason Little, age 28, potion. P4, causes unpredictable mutations. Results, unpredictable. Fine. Kingdom of Hoover? Unknown use. Production volume. Open the door. Slowly test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until you hear the final click. Dead. It's another book, dude. Gaze upon... Your gaze travels up to the wound on the walker's tip. Looks like a bullet hole. Capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating. And you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock. Examine it. Capsule looks more like a cage with a little door. It's dark inside. Like the animation? Game looks good. It does look good. Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about a partner here. Go ahead, continue. Your partner? We're on our first job, but it didn't end well. Sorry. Hang on, who are you? Character? Yes, I think so, sir. We know that you're your character. Of course. That's impossible. You're trying to use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage. All you see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said, too. Past partners? How many of you had? I mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, quite frequently. And then I ended up with a partner who died. Right. Fortunately, I was then found by a new partner. Started working as a team. Wait, are you calling me a new partner? That's correct. Sure, we'll work well together, sir. You look at the walker's body again. I will take him. I'll hang you around my neck for now, then I'll figure out what to do with you later. Wonderful. Back in business. You see a key laying on the grate of metal, surrounded by clouds of searing steam. Touch it with one finger. Key burns your finger badly and you yank your hand back. The motion jostles the key. Ouch. Key falls through the grate. Clink. Clink echoes down below. Why'd you do that? I was supposed to know it would. How was supposed to know it was to? How was supposed to know it was to be hot? You could have asked me. I already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean you've read it? You can see the text of your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, wait. So this means that you know everything about this place. I can find anything you need to know in the text. I can also warn you of any traps or danger. Turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book. All right, so you know where to find a potion of mortality I'm looking for. Yes, in the alchemist's pocket. Where's the alchemist? In his laboratory to the south. Great. Forget about that key. We'll go straight to the alchemist. No need to waste time. Big dude. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. You know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. See when I get out in the hallway. Brian Little. Gigantus. Results proportional growth. The Kingdom of Surotor. Production value. Mass production. 120 potions every 6 months. Name is George Hamsterfell. Potion tested. Eater 12. Result of mutation that allowed the subject to consume almost all known materials. Client anonymous. Production volume 1. Brian Little. You don't like Brian Little? Bed match has been chewed straight through. Chain leads down to somewhere. Could use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever's on the other end. Yeah, let's do the helmet. An apple and an empty bottle. Lost my helmet though. Maxim Benderston. Potion tested. Rosette 16. Partial restoration of limbs, but full immortality has still not been achieved. No data. Production not no data. My God, he's clearly didn't want him running off. Yeah, they bolted him to the floor. Put your ear to the wall. Dead silence, but something tickles your ear. Feel the slightest hint of air current flowing through the crack. Sledgehammer. Agree, but there's no mention of one in this book. Sure? Read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside with the book who has a sledgehammer? I mean, I can ask my neighbors. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but... You know, so, well, I've played this demo. I've played this quest, so... I like it. I like this game. My partner was always complaining that he had no one to turn to in reality, so it's pointless to go there for help. It's kind of sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon with a sledgehammer. Sledging. Excuse me, are you home? Who's that knocking? Your neighbor. You mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right, I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. So many unsavory types hanging around these parts. I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? Sledgehammer? Yes, there's a stubborn nail. I can't hammer it in. What kind of nail that you need requires a whole sledgehammer? Well, it's a really big nail. It's a really big nail. Nothing but a sledgehammer will work. I just need it for a few hours. Promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Fine, let me look. Here, just don't break it. I don't think I've done anything past this mission, though. Knock it down. Hammer slips out of your hand a little, and your blow just glances out the wall. You sense a stare hitting you from the capsule around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing at you. Hit the wall more confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Salt. See a worn out workbench. You can make tools here if you need to. Ashes. Yeah, I don't know who's helping us. That part I've never seen. Pipes lead down to the boiler room. Hatch leads down to the boiler room. You have anything that could pry it? Like a crowbar. Where am I supposed to get a crowbar? They don't just leave crowbars lying around this place like this. The last room had a decent looking workbench in it. You might be able to cobble up there. Give it a shot. I think I got enough crowbar parts. Need a crowbar. Oh, I don't have tools. Never mind. Okay, so I need to find tools. Watch out! Huh? You hear that? Talking about. Stun him. Hit him. You were amazing. Thank you. You all right? No, I'm not. Try to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can account. I just don't quite understand. What's the giant spider doing in this book? Not in the text. It's an ink eater. They're found in books, but they're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. But they look like spiders. Apparently, they just to scare. They can actually take on any form. In human form? Shudder again, more intensely this time. So think about that. Hope there aren't any more in this book. Okay, I need. Find two. What the? Told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on. Where's the alchemist? Is that him in the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you're busy digging around. Fantastic. Done. Shot up wall. Hey, there's some tools. Okay. Now we can go make crowbar. Talk to the dude. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? Not drinking any more of your crap. Examine him. A division t-shirt. Full of bullet holes. What does that tell us? If that's a band, I've never heard of them. Look at the band logo. The holes. The shirt's full of holes. Tested the potion of immortality on him. Finally. Come on, tell me already. Leave. Are you going to leave me here? They will freak out if they see me, because my head is a book. So I can disguise myself. Just not yet. Alright. Crowbar. Craft. And we will... Okay, so we got 94. Wish I could zoom, though. Crowbar. Something in the furnace. A crystal. Stop it with the spoils already. I want to find out myself. Fine. Use the crowbar. Poke the crowbar through, move it to the side. Thank you. Xbox. Hell off of there. Side from side, but the crystal doesn't budge. Can't reach it. Brush his ass up your sleeve. Ink? I don't think I have enough ink for that. Oh, I can. Never mind. You let the blood fall onto the bars. A tiny portion of the world is now under your control. Are you sure it's a good idea to use ink with those shackles on? Shackles start burning you with a cold, but you finish your work before they can do any damage. I can handle it for a bit. Pull the bars apart with your bare hands. Yeah, I've played this before. Just this quest for this book. There's going to be a bunch of books, but I've played this one. Bars move easily, bending to your will. Because this was the demo. You never believe it. There's a crystal here. Isn't that something, Roderick? Grin looking down at the cage. Roderick? Why decided you call you that? It's a nice ring to it. Excuse me? I have my own name, you know. You said you don't remember it. I never said that. So you know what your name is? Definitely had a letter H in it. Hugh? Not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick. The game itself is like 7 hours altogether. Not very long game. And we're gonna add another game to our list before Baldur's Gate. Because I was trying to figure out the hours of gameplay, and so we're gonna add the Forgotten City after Blacktail. So we'll finish it Tuesday. I gotta work tomorrow, so I've gotta play my normal time. So Tuesday we should finish it, and we'll start Blacktail Tuesday, most good chance. And then Blacktail's like 15 hours or so, and then we'll do the Forgotten City, and then it should be Baldur's Gate time. Maybe we should have better staying out with my last partner.